This is a hobby of gotcha. Everybody's waiting for the gotcha moment, so I'm gonna let you know. Here comes one for you. If you've been waiting to jump on me, here comes a good jump on me moment. But inside I feel a little bit of pride to do this because I think it takes guts because I don't see other people doing it. But pride is a word that is important. Now, if you're thinking, what the fuck, just please wait a second. Pride is good when it's inside you and it motivates you to do things. It's like you keep it to yourself. And it makes you work harder than the guy next to you, or it makes you keep your commitment to the girl that you're with because that's who you are deep inside. When you project pride outside, well, I'm not going to do that because I feel too, like in friendships, in relationships with girls, in relationships with coworkers, pride comes before the fall. It's a famous term because it's true. Pride is very bad, and I just demonstrated that by doing a post in a forum called HeadFi, where I was defending a set of earphones, and these people don't even really know me. They don't care about me. You think, oh yes, they know, the seller knows me. These people don't. I wanted to get a gold one to keep for myself, and it's going to be a chore. You'd think, you've sold a bunch of these. You must be able to, yeah, I don't have any extra rights. I got one for free, like it or not, please do a video. That's the extent of my relationship with them. So defending them on a forum is, they don't care. Why do I care? Kind of. Like, so I feel stupid. But it's going to stay there as a proof of my stupidity. So if you saw that and hey, I'm just like you guys. I'm worse than you guys. But I think about the same. I will say this. I don't go into other forums like 64 Audio, Noble, and I don't say, I disagree with what you guys, blah, blah, blah. Enjoy the music. I don't see what you see, but I'm not going to shit on your dream. This is different, though, because this is me making recommendations and people spending money and being happy or not happy. A lot of people were very happy with the S8F and continue to be. The Moondrop A8, the T800s. I'm running into a little bit of an issue with the Roland, though. It seems that people are coming back and reporting that they're not cool with the treble. Although I'm going to link to the video. It was right in front of you. I like it because I'm slightly fatigued by the consistent slight overtune of treble by a lot of ChiFi stuff, and this was just such a welcome departure without the sacrifice of treble in this reviewer's opinion. But other people are spending their hard cold cash, and I got to pay attention to them because that's why I do this. The ES12 by Art Magic, BGVP Art Magic, I'll call them Art Magic. I'm going to link to that video as well, and you can watch a demonstration of the dip switches. This, if you don't like the sound of this, which this can do, you can change it. You can change it to a dark set, which is what the set, if you can see the dip switches if you zoom in. I'll go ahead and show them to you. In that setting, these are a dark tuned, amazing sounded set. These will do several profiles, 4 or 5 very good ones, and more. And it sounds really, really high quality. This is more expensive though, but this is not going to get you stuck like this set and feel like you're not getting what you wanted, and now you're going to have to send it back or get a resale. In an attempt to avoid that, and not for me and my pride, because I can do what everybody does in this hobby and just review and not do a video, and 5 or 6 videos it'll be buried, and I switch what I like anyway, so I could just slowly move it down my thing over the course of 2-3 months, and then people, what was number 3-4 months ago, most people don't really know unless they go back and check. Like the reason I'm doing this video is because I made a comment on the forum and then went downstairs, ate a sandwich. Food helps me, hyperglycemia or something. And then thought, what were you doing? Fix that. So I'm fixing it right now. The number 1 in this box now is going to be the ES12 BGVP Art Magic, because it can be several different stuff and they all sound really, really well. It's the best sounding dark tuned I've ever heard, period. And that is really nice. Just all by itself. Even if it couldn't do any other tunings, that would be quite appealing. But it can do others. And I'm going to show you this. This is from yesterday. I had the Roland as number 1 on everything except stage, and I had the ES12 at number 2 on bass, number 2 on mids, number 1, and number 1. So the ES12 yesterday, when I did this, was already pretty close to number 1. And the thing about the ES12 is I can change the bass profile, as you can see in the demonstration video, and I can change the mids to short porch, long porch. So it's not that radical of a switch. It is $400 more, but you're not going to be stuck with a tuning that is potentially not to your liking. And at the end of the day, this is about directing people towards something that they'll enjoy, and not taking personal affront when people disagree with me, which I just kind of did, and feel stupid for doing so, but I'm a human being. So number 1s are going to be the ES12 by Armatures. Take a look at the video, please. Take your time and take a look at the video and watch the demonstration of what the dip switches do and how much the profile actually changes. And I still love the Roland. It's my personal favorite, but like the DM6 and the DM7 when it had an issue, I can't ignore the feedback of the people. I like something, I put it forth, and then the feedback comes. Like the S8F, it's been pretty universally praised. It stays where it is because I like it. There seems to be very little damage. The other people who review stuff's opinion's not that important to me, but I'm getting feedback from people that pay their money for this. That combined with other people that do reviews, that has to be considered. I don't live in a bubble most of the time. I don't want to live in it consciously, like I live in a bubble and stay there. I'd like to pop it when I can, so this is me popping a bubble. I did a video just a single fucking day ago, and I'm switching this. And this is gotcha for a lot of people. Yeah, you got me. And I'm going to be okay once I go eat a sandwich, because I'm being honest, and that's the best I can do. I don't know what else to. When in doubt, just lean on the truth. The truth will set you free. I don't know about that, but it feels good. You know what I mean? And like I said, pride comes before the fall. And I failed today. I tripped. I showed a little bit of that pride, which is of no value. It's like being proud to a girl, having some kind of pride that you don't want to admit that you're wrong to a girl, and then losing her because you lost what you loved because you couldn't fucking be honest because of some weird pride. If I don't do this video today, it's not all about the music. It's about something inside me and wanting to not accept other people's input. And when some of those people are paying $1,000, then I'm being an asshole. And then I'm that which I loathed 2.5 years ago. And that is not going to fucking happen. So there you go. And just for you, I'll do what I should have done yesterday. This was what I had yesterday, but I uploaded the wrong video. So I didn't do this today. I think the Roland is best in the bass. Again, the ES12 could be it. I can change it if I want. I think the S8F is 3rd. I think the Moondrop is 5th. This is not 4th. And I made a note, soft. The Moondrop A8 it's kind of soft. It's not a tight punch. Neither of these are great with bass compared to these three, but they're overall excellent, so they're on my list. But this is a switch from 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, because slow compared to others. Okay, that was a pretty simple explanation. I got to read my own notes. And then T800. In the mids, I thought Roland was number 1, ES12 was 2. Again, I can do a short porch, I can do a long porch with the ES12. So S8F, treble is quite tuned. It can be fatiguing for some. I do mixed martial arts and my hands are always busted up, so in case you don't know. Mids are not lost really whatsoever, but they can seem slightly compact. So I put them. The Moondrop is from the soft bass. Soft bass, or the perception of it, will create not veiled mids, but mids that seem less than ideal. And then the T8 has got really booming bass, so there's that. In the treble, I put Roland number 1 because I like its profile. ES12 12. Yesterday was, okay. I actually put these 1-1. I couldn't decide between the two because while this is great to me, this can do so many things. And then I just put the S8F and Moondrop both as 2-2 because there's not really a distant or a discernible difference between the two. And then 3 would be the T800. Stage number 1, I put the ES12 because I can tune it to be like that. And because of the treble, I would put this at 2, and then 3, 4, 5. So this was the print that I had prepared yesterday. As you can see, this was a close shot anyway. And because of the feedback of the people, I'm going to go ahead and adjust the ranking so that people that don't know anything about HeadFi and don't know anything about any previous videos and come onto my channel and think I know what I'm talking about and are going to get that number one, I'm going to go for the safer one so that they spend their money a little wiser. It's going to cost them $400 more, but you know, in the rank of the things that I think are the best, you're paying a little more, but it's a much safer investment. So if you bought the Roland and you love it like I do, I will say one thing to people that get the Roland. I have an after cable. You rotate it slightly forward when it's in your ear because it's got an angle on its stem to get a good seal. Just a little note right there. But this is not pride before the fall. This is whatever the opposite of that is. This is owning it. And that you guys can play gotcha in the comments. And I'm out.